I work in an office. It's okay.
Yep, that sounds like a band 5, all right.
Now here's band 8. I'm currently working as a project coordinator for a marketing firm. And honestly, it's been quite a steep learning curve, but I'm really enjoying the challenge.
Wow, same person, same job.
Completely different scores. One gets you a band 5, the other band 8. And the crazy thing is, the second answer isn't even that much longer. It's just better.
So, what's the difference? What makes one answer worth 3 band scores more than the other?
That is exactly what we're breaking down today. By the end of this episode, you'll have 5 questions, 10 model answers, and phrases you can literally steal and use in your test.
And we're going to give you time to practice too, right?
Yes, we're going to pause after each question so you can try answering before you hear our model. So if you're listening while walking or commuting, get ready to talk out loud.
People might think you're crazy, but your IELTS score will thank you.
Let's do this. So, quick context. This is episode 3, and we're kicking off our part 1 quick win series. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Felicity.
Today's topic is work and study, which is literally the most common part 1 topic. If you take IELTS, you will be asked about your job or your studies, guaranteed.
It's one of the 2 compulsory frames, right? Every single candidate gets asked either where you live or work and study.
Exactly. So, this isn't optional content, this is essential. And here's what we're going to do. Felicity is going to play the examiner and ask you the question. Then we'll give you about 10 seconds to try answering yourself.
Out loud, actually say it.
And then we'll play a band 5-6 answer followed by a band 8 answer. You'll hear exactly what separates them.
And at the end, we want you to comment and tell us which question was hardest for you. We read every single comment.
All right, let's start with question 1. Felicity, take it away.
Okay, let's begin. Do you work or are you a student?
All right, that's your question. Pause the episode if you need to, or just answer right now. You've got 10 seconds. Go. Okay, let's compare. I chose it because I like numbers and it's a good job.
Okay, not terrible, but pretty generic.
To be honest, I kind of fell into it actually. I originally studied finance at university, and during my final year, I did an internship at this company. I really clicked with the team, and they offered me a position after graduation. So it wasn't really a conscious choice, it just happens naturally, I suppose.
That's like a mini story.
Exactly. And here's the secret, it doesn't have to be true. I made that entire thing up. The examiner doesn't know if you did an internship or not. They're listening to your language, not fact checking your CV.
So, what phrases can people steal from that?
To be honest, great opener. I kind of fell into it. Natural idiom. I really clicked with the team. Nice collocation. And I suppose at the end shows you're reflecting, not reciting.
Love it. Question 3. What do you like about your work? Or for students, what do you enjoy about your studies?
This is your moment. What do you like? Say it out loud. 10 seconds.
Pause the recording now and try to answer yourself. Go ahead.
All right, here's what we often hear. I like my salary, and my colleagues are nice.
Okay, honest at least.
What I particularly enjoy is the variety. No 2 days are the same, really. One day I might be crunching numbers for a quarterly report, and the next I'm in meetings with the marketing team discussing budget allocations. It keeps things interesting, you know?
That phrase, what I particularly enjoy is, that's gold.
It really is. Say it with me right now. What I particularly enjoy is. Did you say it? Good. Use that phrase in your test.
And notice how he gave a specific example, crunching numbers for a quarterly report, not just, I do different things.
Specificity is everything in part 1. It's the difference between sounding like everyone else and sounding like a band 8.
Is there anything you don't like about your job or your studies?
Ooh, this is a tricky one. Negative questions can trip people up. How would you answer? Pause now for 10 seconds. Let's hear the contrast. I don't like the long hours. Sometimes I work late.
Again, not wrong, but quite basic.
Now for the other version, here it is. If I'm being completely honest, the workload can be quite intense at times, especially during the end of the financial year. There are weeks when I barely see daylight. But, I think that's fairly typical in this industry. And the rest of the year tends to balance it out.
Oh, I love how you acknowledged the negative, but then balanced it with perspective.
That's the key with negative questions. Don't just complain, show that you can see the bigger picture. Phrases like, if I'm being completely honest, and I think that's fairly typical, show maturity,
And I barely see daylight. That's a nice natural exaggeration.
right? It's expressive without being dramatic. Makes you sound like a real person, not a text.
Final question. Would you like to change your job in the future or your course?
Last one, listeners. What's your dream? Where do you see yourself going? Pause the recording now and give us your answer. Go. Okay, here's how most people answer this. Baby, I want to earn more money or maybe start a business.
Vague and a bit scattered. Let's hear the other version, please.
Here is the band aid. Honestly, I'm quite content where I am for now. That said, I do have aspirations to move into a more senior role eventually, perhaps something with more strategic responsibility. But I'm not in any rush. I think there's still a lot I can learn in my current position.
Though he said he's happy now, but he still has ambitions. That's a nice balance.
And notice the hedging. For now, eventually, perhaps. These words make you sound thoughtful, not overconfident or robotic.
What about students? How would they answer this?
Great question. Here's a student version. I'm really enjoying my course at the moment, but I'm definitely keeping my options open. I've been considering doing a master's degree abroad, maybe in the UK or Australia, but that's still a few years away. For now, I'm just focused on doing well in my current study.
Perfect. Same structure, present satisfaction, future aspiration, realistic timeline.
Okay, rapid fire. Here are the key phrases from today. I'm going to say them, and I want you to repeat them out loud. Ready?
Let's do it.
I'm currently working as.
To be honest,
What I particularly enjoy is.
if I'm being completely honest,
I suppose.
that said,
I think that's fairly typical.
amazing. If you actually said those out loud, you're already ahead of most candidates.
These phrases work for almost any Part 1 topic, not just work and study. They make you sound natural, thoughtful, and fluent.
Okay, let's recap the big lessons.
Number 1, add specific details. Not accountant, but management accountant for a pharmaceutical company. Specificity is free mark.
Number 2, show your attitude. Say how you feel about things. Quite rewarding, keeps things interesting. I really clicked with the team.
Number 3, use hedging language. To be honest, I suppose, perhaps, for now. These make you sound natural and thoughtful.
And number 4, for negative questions, acknowledge the issue but balance it with perspective.
If you do those 4 things consistently, you're looking at band 7 minimum, probably higher. Okay, now I need your help. Drop a comment and tell us which of those 5 questions was the hardest for you to answer.
Was it the negative one, the future plans one?
We read every comment and we'll actually feature some of your answers in a future episode. So if you want feedback on your response, write it in the comment.
Seriously, even just writing question 3 was hardest helps us understand what topics to cover next.
And if you found this useful, smash that subscribe button. We release new episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can literally prepare for your entire speaking test just by listening to this podcast.
What's coming next?
Episode 4 is a big one. We're tackling part 2, the long turn. Specifically, describe a person you know who's very popular. I'll walk you through exactly how to plan your answer in 1 minute and then deliver a full Band 8 response.
Part 2 is where most people panic, so this is going to be essential.
Don't miss it. See you in episode 4.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.